Hey everyone! Today I'm going to show you how to get the look from the movie Tangled, Rapunzel's floral braided look. So what you're going to need is a comb, a bunch of bobby pins, and my favorite part, some flowers to put in your hair afterwards. I just went to my local dollar store and they had a bunch of different kinds that you could get, so you only have to spend a couple bucks. Or if you actually wanted to use real flowers, you could also do that. What you're going to want to do first is we're going to separate our hair into 3 sections. So the first section is going to be kind of from behind the ear. You're just going to pull that forward. And then same thing on the other side. Kind of just right behind the ear. You're going to pull that hair forward. And then you can leave the rest of the hair in back for now. What you're going to want to do first, once you have those sections, is we're going to braid these hairs. So what you're going to do, once you have the hairs that you're going to use, is you're just going to pull it back towards the back of your head. And you're actually going to do a regular braid. You can kind of do it either the Dutch style braid, which is where you pull under instead of going over. You're going to braid down as far as you need to for the braid to meet in the middle of the back of your head. So mine's almost there, just a few more times and it should reach. Yep. So once it reaches, you're just going to tie it off with a clear elastic or whatever color matches your hair best. Once you have it tied, you can just let it lay for a minute. And then you're going to do the same thing on the other side. You're going to pull your hair back, and some of my bangs will not reach, and that's okay. And you're going to braid the same way you did on the first side. Okay guys, once you braid down, you want to measure to make sure that both braids will meet in the middle of the back of your head. And if they do meet, go ahead and tie off your second braid with an elastic. Okay, once that's done, you're going to pull them back, and we're actually going to pull all of our hair into a ponytail, so I'll turn around so you guys can see. So I'm just pulling everything up into a low pony. You don't need it to be high up. And then I'm just going to secure it with another elastic. And if it breaks, then that's why you have a bunch more on hand. You can use a ponytail if you don't like elastics, but I just like that they conceal better, and because you can get clear ones, you don't have to see them in your hair. So once that is in, you're just going to let it rest. And then the next step, you do want to have more elastics on hand. I usually have like 20 because they do snap easily, but what's nice is they are inexpensive, so you can buy a bunch at once and not worry about when they do snap and break. So once you have your hair up, what you're going to do is you're going to take 2 sections of hair that are on the longer side. So I'm just kind of just fishing around and grabbing the pieces that I want. So this will be one section on one side, and you can either just put a clip in or do a loose elastic just to keep it out of the way. We're not going to need this until a little bit later. And then I'm just going to bring the ponytail over, and I'm going to grab another long section of hair on the opposite side. So once you have a section of hair from both sides, you want to make sure that they're about the same amount of hair. This one is a little bit more, so I'm just going to take a little bit out. And then just put another elastic in just so you don't accidentally take it in what we're going to do next. So I'm just doing a very loose, just 2 loops around just to hold it, and it won't fall down. Well, this one might actually. So just depending on the elastic, you might have to do it 2 or 3 times, but you don't want it to be super tight on your hair. So you're just going to let those sit in front, and then the hair in back we're actually going to braid. So you can kind of